Hello everyone, I am back after a very long time, it feels like. A lot has happened, life's been all over the place. I've had some really good experiences, some really bad experiences, and it's been a lot. So filming and editing, uploading has sort of taken a back seat. I think I mentioned in the last video that I uploaded that I had filmed a few videos that I never edited and uploaded in time. I've decided not to scrap them. I've already put all the PCs away and I don't know, it just seems like a waste and kind of fake to then go back and redo everything. So I've decided to use my original videos. I'm just going to add this clip at the beginning as some context, and then I might pop back in here and there with anything I got since I filmed that video. So for context, this was filmed before Festa last year. So everything I'm talking about, please keep that timeline in mind. And then, yeah, you'll see me pop in and out with any additions like I mentioned. Hello, my name is Rids. I am back. Hopefully the last video was updated sometime in June and I didn't actually completely get rid of that plan. But I am back with the second set of PCs. There might be one more video. Well, there will be one more video for sure. After that, I'm considering if the last one needs to be split up into two or if I could do one video. Either way, it's going to be long AF because I have resigned myself to the fact that I'm a yapper. And I have way too much shit to put away, so it's not like it's going to be quick. But I don't know if I'm gonna split the last video into one or two videos more. Still thinking about it. So depending on that, you might get one or two more videos. So technically 4 OT7 videos for Festa month. 아쉽다! Or 5 videos total. If I manage it, it's going to be a miracle. So let's all pray. Looks like no one prayed, so I'm gonna blame this on you. It's not the best thing I've ever done to myself, but it's also not the worst, surprisingly. So we should be okay, I guess. I think. I hope. Hope. That was a terrible joke. I'm so sorry. But in the honor of Jin, if I can speak, in honor of Jin coming back, I feel like I should be allowed a dad joke or two. Alright, let's get started. Again, PCs have moved. They're gonna keep moving until I figure out my binder situation and get enough binders to put things in. Not to be moved around, but as my collection grows, it's just gonna keep happening. So I'm not gonna harp on that too much. But to start with, again, the memories PCs are here. And today I'm going to be putting away some of the larger inclusions where possible. Let's start on 2019 postcards. These were a little hard to arrange. I also had to tear them apart, which hurts my heart, but I'll try to find a set that's like non-split apart. Today's gonna go great, guys. I am so eloquent and amazing today. You're all gonna have a great time. But anyway, I have split them up and it's like two-sided, so it was a little challenging to arrange, but I think what I ended up doing is putting vocal line on the first page and then putting the rap line on the second. It ended up working out that way, so I think it's the best we're gonna get, and then we have the group images at the top, so it doesn't look half bad, I think. And then we also have group on here. This is one of my favorite pictures. I don't have this season's greetings, I want to say, or winter package. I will eventually acquire something from it. Wait. Honestly, hold on. I feel like, I wish I had we here to answer my question. I feel like I accidentally bought something on Bunjang, which has this winter package or season's greetings or whatever it ended up being eventually. Maybe. The reason I was like, I wish I had be here is I sent her, I don't have my own caddy at the moment. I might set one up eventually, maybe sometime soon. But I wanted to buy something, and she had her batch open at her caddy, and I sent her the link and I was like, hey, can you please buy this for me? Without knowing that this was a Bunjang order. So I didn't realize that it had multiple pictures and it contained multiple things. I thought the price was good just for the whatever I was buying on the first page, and she bought it, of course, amazing person that she is. And eventually she was like, hey, I think it's better if I ship it to you directly because there's, you know, this thing, and then there's this like season's greeting and DVD, and it's going to be heavy. So rather than ship it to me, I'm going to ship it to you directly. I was like, okay, I mean, cool. I'm okay with you shipping me the album that I bought, but what do you mean DVDs and season's greetings? And she's like, what do you mean? What do I mean? It's like, well, I only bought the album. And if you've ever used Bunjang before, you will know that it doesn't really show you the pictures after you purchase something. Like, you can't go to that post. So I had no clue. And then she was like, girl, what the hell? You bought, like, that post had multiple items on it. So I think I accidentally ended up acquiring that season's greetings or winter's package. I should look it up so I don't say that each time. But then my video won't be as chaotic as necessary. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to continue calling it both things. You know, an advantage of procrastinating long enough is that the things that you say, oh, you might see in the future one day, you can actually see now. So remember the one that I was talking about that, oh, I may have these somewhere. I have them in my hand now, sleeved and ready to go. So you get to enjoy me putting this away completely out of order because we're not doing anything season's greetings today, but I just thought it would be good to have this one done. I just realized I have sleeved these. No, I did them correctly. I'm just putting them in incorrectly. I put that one in correctly. I am doing so well. As you can tell, this is why it took 7 months for me to upload this video. Once again, I almost made that mistake again. Oh, these are cute. The drawings on the back. But yes, I did end up getting this set. They are very cute. I love this like hologram design on the front. There is a New Year's greeting thing that they also did. Let me see if I can find it. If it's from 2020, I might put it here because it goes really well with this like theme. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, so it's not 2020, but it's 2021. Who's gonna penalize me for putting it in here? Maybe we, but we ignore her most of the time. That's also upside down. I'll see what the 2021 was like. These are the Japan, like, New Year, like, JPFC New Year greeting cards, I think. Like, I just like that it has this, like, little holographic design as well. So, I'm gonna keep that for now. Alright, that's it for the memory stuff. I don't have too much stuff to put away there. This page is supposed to be for something else, but I think it came from Suzu and not memories, if I am remembering right. So I put this in the wrong place. I'm gonna move it later. Next up, we're gonna get into the tour part of this. So it's gonna be memories, tour, muster. That's kind of how I had it before, but it's getting split up more because there's gonna actually be sections now. If I acquire more PCs, I'm gonna set it up a little differently, but for now, this is what it's gonna be. Anyway, to start with, what I'm gonna do here is, I am so sorry. I will find out who said this and put it up if I can find it, but someone was like, I didn't know where to put my light stick PCs away, but where do you take a light stick to a tour? So they put it in their tour section, and I really liked that idea. So my light stick PCs are gonna go at the beginning of the tour section. So I have 2 versions of these. I don't know how many versions exist, but these are the 2 that I have. So I think there might have been one more, like a ring light PC set, but I think for the army bomb, these are the 2 sets that exist. So this one I ended up buying at a trade event because someone was selling both the light stick and the PCs. I ended up just getting the PCs. I should check if they still have the light stick or if they ended up selling it. But I couldn't pass up on that Yoongi. Or that Namjoon, to be honest. Or that Jin. Oh, perm hair. Once again, wins. Never do I look at someone's hair that's permed and I'm like, that look does not suit you. It just doesn't happen. But anyway, that's the first one. And then these PCs, I bought the light stick for D-Day Tour, and I ended up getting it as a part of that. Well, actually, Christy bought it for me. I should not be attempting to do this. I'm gonna damage them. Yeah, she bought it for me and then brought it with her when she came to visit me for the tour. There we go. Why is this such a struggle today? Some of these pages, for some reason, end up being a little tight on this pocket page, which is very annoying to me. I wish they would have a better quality check. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, and again, you should have seen this order for the PCs in my last video, but if you hadn't, I do it in reverse age order. It's just the way I enjoy it being more, I guess, and Jungkook is my bias, and he is first in the set this way, plus there's still some sort of an order to it, which I enjoy. Okay, there we go. So we have these 2 to start off the tour section, and then I believe we have some PCs here. I'm also putting away the group PCs. So I have these ones. I think there's 12 of these. Yeah, very odd number, so it's not gonna make the most sense right now. I don't want to put like a whole new page for it. So I think I'm gonna end up maybe doing this. Oh, that looks awkward. I'm gonna move them over here because the colors are similar. And then eventually when I end up getting more of these, I will move them to a place that makes more sense. I don't know how to arrange a 12 PC spread. Like, has there ever been a time where Big Head made good decisions on collecting inclusions? I am genuinely questioning this. How screwed up are the orders? 8, 9, oh, 5, 6, 9, 4. Well, not terrible. Not terrible in my opinion, anyway. Alright, next up we have another OT7 set of my favorite PCs. These are the selfies, and it cost a ridiculous amount of money, but like I mentioned in Jin's video, these are my favorite set, I think tour set, bar none. So it just had to happen, and this page is not terrible, thank God. But yes, I just, the colors, the flowers, I need them to do this much for mini tour again, because they've really gone that route of like too simple recently, and I do not enjoy that. I want there to be some extravagance. Oh, Jin, this is so offensively cute. What is that angle, my dude? So this will start off the set. Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. Okay. Sorry, it kind of moved, so I had to just adjust it a bit. But that's... the set starts off with these PCs, and then you can go into their individual mini tours. This is such a good set. I'm missing one PC. Oh. Okay, next up. Potentially slightly controversial order decision here, but I figured I would put the Speak Yourself PCs, like the random PCs from the DVD, in here because I want to do like inclusion sizes of each tour, I guess. And this is Speak Yourself, and these mini tours are also Speak Yourself. That's my justification. And I did collect OT7 for this. The PCs weren't too expensive. Tay does have a dent, actually, a dent that really bothers me, actually. So I'm gonna try to find a different PC for him, but for now, I bought it on Buy and it was not disclosed, so what are you gonna do? You know? I also just feel like I really like the colors. I pulled Jimin actually, and I had traded him for Yoongi, if you remember me mentioning that when I only had one of these, but it doesn't matter because I ended up getting all of them, so. I love how soft the set is. It's so cute. And I'm very glad it's done. Dent and all, but it's done. And then we go into the mini tour sets. I do have a couple questions actually I could be answering. I feel like I'm rambling right now and it's probably not very interesting, but okay, let me try answering some questions. This one is from We all know the boys would have your back, but who are you trusting with your life? That's a loaded question, I feel like. Depends on the situation I'm in, I guess. Like, do I want someone who's more tactical, who's smart, or do I just want someone who can throw a punch? Like, what kind of trusting are we doing here? You got me? Like, am I going through a zombie apocalypse situation or a bar fight? Because the answers change based off of that. Why is this one this way? They truly just... They do this to be annoying. Tell me they don't. Like, I dare you to tell me that they don't do it just to be annoying. But anyway, who would I choose? Let me turn this question around a little bit because I have a hard time picking. I'm gonna tell you which situations each of them would be good in as a backup. Is that an acceptable twist on the question? Because I really cannot choose. Like, instinctively my answer would have been Jimin, because I think you mean it in the barest, like, if you get into a fight, who would want you? Who would want you? Wow. That's something to be handled in therapy. Like, if I get into a bar fight, who would I want backing me up? Would be, I think the question's intent. In which case I would have said Jimin. I feel like he is, I don't know if a lot of people pick up on this, but I feel like he would be the throw a punch first, ask questions later kind of guy. I get the sense. When it comes to other people, I don't think he does it for himself, but when it comes to his friends or loved ones, I feel like he is like that. So I also think he would know how to throw a good punch. I know Jungkook boxes, but I'd pick Jimin in that situation. Now, when it comes to zombie apocalypse situation, no, I meant to do it the other way. Like, which situation would they be a good person to like rely on? Let's see. I feel like Tay would be good if I need to like solve something really complicated. I just think he has a really like amazing brain that doesn't work the way everyone else's works, but in a way that makes it, what am I trying to say? Like, I just feel like he thinks about things differently, so any like tactical solutions and stuff like that, he could be a really good asset in that sense. All right, so these are again the postcard from the DVD, I believe, and I did tear them apart, so I need to find a replacement set once again, but they just looked way too good like this for me not to do that. And I love that picture of him. And that one. Oh, so good. And Namjoon's crying. Oh, too much. Yeah, Tae, complicated problem solving, or like a quiz show that's life or death. Squid Games, he'd be good at. I think I've never seen Squid Games, so this could be entirely bad assessment, but I don't know. I would, yeah, that's what I would say. These are all horizontal, so I should do it in the other way. Jungkook, honestly, he also could, like, he would probably also be really good in a fight. I was joking earlier. I feel like if it comes to the people he cares about, he's going to fight, if that makes sense. I don't think he's the kind to go for that option first, but if it comes down to it, he'd be good at it. Hobie, where I need to like, if it needs to be a situation where you need to de-escalate versus actually throw that punch, I think Hobie would be the right person. Because I know like he has this image of being like the sunshine and too good for violence. Too good for violence? That came out wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he'd be the kind to like fight, but that's not what you need in every situation. You might need to actually ensure that a fight does not break out. So I feel like he'd be good at that. Yoongi. Honestly, probably in many situations, but I don't think, like, I know he had, I was talking to someone about it today, like, I know he had this reputation of being like cold and like scary and whatever. Where? Like, I have yet to see single evidence of this. So if I were to get into like an actual fight, he's not who I'm choosing as my immediate backup, but I think he can fight. He was learning how to box during D-Day, so there's that. once again, I got this on by Tay Had a Dent. What is it with me and Tay's PCs? Why do I keep suffering? This is such a good Jimin PC. Jin and Namjoon, again, in situations where I'd want to, like, de-escalate. I never finished my thought here. I mean, I don't know, Jin excelled at his military training, so this Hobie PC, obsessed. Like, this is one of the ones that made me want to collect DVD PCs to begin with. Hobie takes beautiful selfies. Yeah. Maybe I should have just said I would choose Jimin and moved on, because I feel like I overestimated this question in terms of how I could answer it. If that even made sense, but regardless. Here's the full set of Mods 1 DVD PCs. Again, decided to collect OT7 for this because the PCs weren't too terribly pricey. And yeah, ended up getting a good deal for those. Yeah, my answer is Jimin. Sorry, that was way too long for that particular question. I love these tickets so much. They're such a pain to get into sleeves because these things don't go in very smoothly because of the little ridges. They keep getting caught. But I love, like, this as an inclusion is one of my favorites. And they gave us OT7. I'm not complaining about that ever. Next question. If you could see any solo song live performance in concert when the members return, which song would you pick from each member? Once again, we being extremely generous to me, because if she had said one song out of all of it, I would have lost my mind. Again, Hobie and sunglasses. God damn it. Yoongi's skin looks clearer than my future here. And of course, Jin, worldwide handsome. It is so good to have him back. What was the question? Oh, solo song. Speaking of solo songs, he performed Moon in front of people for the first time, and Super Tuna. It has a new verse. I was in bed watching that and lost my mind when that came on. He did 7. A fun twist on this question would be which song from each of the members would I want a different, like, if I had to pick a different member's solo song for each of the members to perform, which one would it be? I might answer that next time. I need to think about that one a little bit more. But for the question as it is right now, which is which solo song? Let's see, let's start with Jungkook. Which song do I want to see him perform? I mean, I haven't seen him perform at all, so that's hard, but I feel like, do I want it to be, did she specify? No, she just said solo song. I was clarifying if it said chapter 2. I think I want to see him do My Time. No, I want to see him do Euphoria. I know he performed it many, many times, but I wasn't there and I want to see it, so Euphoria. Please, 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 please. For Tay, oh god, I don't know. Oh, this is tough. Because do I want to see one with a performance, or do I want to just see him vibing? I think my favorite song of his is probably Winter Bear. So I want to see him sing that. I assume that would not have a performance, so, which is fine. But that's the one I'd pick. I have to come back to Jimin. There's too many answers for that one. Like Filter, Promise, Serendipity. I'll come back to him at the end. For Namjoon, I think Wildflower. I want to see him perform that one. I was very sad that he, I mean, again, it's the thing that he wanted to do, but I really would have liked to see him perform Indigo live. I feel like he has enough songs to do a tour, hint hint, but it's okay. It's fine. Or alternatively, I need to figure out how to live in Korea and also magically win all the raffles so I can see this. But I digress. Namjoon, yeah, Wildflower. Or Lonely. But I feel like Wildflower is more dramatic on stage, so I'll go with that one. The wink. And then Hobie. Daydream. I think Daydream. I want to say Daydream. Right? Oh, but I wonder. Hot's had some of the best tracks. Some of the ones that I'm most obsessed with anyway. But I feel like anything from that album would be amazing. So can't really pick. But I wonder what Daydream. Chicken noodle soup? God. I don't know. This is so hard, even though it is one per member. I'm gonna go with I Wonder. That way it's sneaky, but I also get Jungkook collab, you know? And yes, I am putting these here because I didn't want to use another page for now. I will move them once I get some group PCs for mods. Or figure out where to put them. We have the message cards next. These are unsleeved. I am so sorry. I don't know what sleeves to use for this sized inclusion. It is one of my biggest headaches when it comes to like these message cards. Okay, Hobie, I said I Wonder. Or like any track from Hots actually would be amazing because it had the choreography. It needs to be seen live. And then Yoongi, well, he actually blessed us and gave us many of the songs. But if I could see, oh god, this is truly terribly wild of me to say after my reaction to watching this multiple times. But I think I want to see him do Seesaw, but the performance version. You know, I just think one time I would like to see it and not cry, just once. And I feel like if he does his little dancey dance, I might not cry. But that's a guess. That is a wild risk for me to be taking, given how many times I have cried to Seesaw. Spoiler, it's 13 times. Anyway, I have done this one in reverse fan chant order. I can see me falling off a chair somewhere. Because I have a reason for everything I do. Every single thing I do. It is because when I do this, you can still see my bias line. And I needed it to be in that order for that to happen. And it's Maknae line and Hyung line and blah blah blah. It's all. It's all good. Jimin. I need to pick Jimin's doing. Oh, Jin. I want to see him do Moon. No, Epiphany. Epiphany is my favorite song of his. I absolutely need to see that song performed live before I die. So, Epiphany. Jimin. This is so highly unlikely to happen given some things that happened with that song. Like, I don't think we're ever getting this, but I want to see him do Filter. It's such a stage song. It needs that performance, and we might never be able to see it. That makes me sad, but since this is my question and I can answer it however I want, that's how I'm answering it. I wish there was a way to like take that person off of that song and just, you know, get them full rights on it, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I think I picked for everyone. It took a long time and a lot of suffering, but we are here. The next question. Eddie's Not At All Helping Matters, but it's rank the current chapter to solo albums. I'm assuming everything that got released until now? Like all the official albums? Oh boy. These are gonna be so controversial because I feel like it's so wildly different based on who I talk to. Right. I feel like for many reasons, D-Day has to be the first. It just has to. After D-Day, I think the album that I reach for most... Oh, am I supposed to be including Hots in this? And RPWP. Oh God. I don't know. I can see, like, remember at one point I was like, oh, I love ranking things. It's so good. Yeah, major regrets. Okay, it's gonna be D-Day. Hot, Golden, because I mean I love it as an album. The second half is very me, but I also love the fact that it got released the day before my birthday. I don't think I would ever, like, that album is going to forever be one of my favorite albums just for that reason. Golden, Indigo. I'm gonna switch these. I hate that. I hate those backs. I'm gonna swap these out. I did 4, Indigo. Astronaut is probably going to be somewhere at the bottom just because it's a single album release, not because I don't like that song. I love that song. What did I do? I did absolutely nothing by switching those over. That was incredibly weird of me. Okay, so far we did D-Day, Hots, Golden, Indigo, and then I think Layover. I really do like the songs in Layover. Layover, face. RPWP astronaut. Did I cover everything? Did I forget? Oh, RPWP Jack in the Box astronaut. I think. I don't know. Also, this is very messy. What am I trying to do? These should be together. Let me figure this out. I'll be back. Okay, so that took a second to reorganize, but we are back. And I think it is in some semblance of an order. So we're gonna take that. In terms of my ranking, I'm gonna settle on D-Day, Hots, Golden, Indigo, Layover, Face, RPWP, Jack in the Box, Astronaut. I think that covers everything. I'd probably put Happy and Face in front of Layover in that ranking. Right, okay, cool. And then at the very end, as they say, last but not least, is for this binder. There's one more binder. Don't get too excited. Are these purchase benefits for PTD. I have to figure out a way to store these so that they don't move, but for now, we're just gonna do this. Yes. All right. I wonder what the release for, like, I wonder what album is gonna get released next, because I don't think it's Jin. I think he needs a little bit of time, and I feel like Jimin had prepared something, as far as I can tell, because, you know, he was blonde and he already said that there will be another album. Now, I don't know what the release plan for that is. I'm assuming it's gonna get released while he's away, but who really knows? I feel like that's gonna be next, and then maybe a single from Yoongi. He is my true wild card because I don't know if... Because the chapter sort of ended, right, with D-Day, like the trilogy is done. I don't know if he's going to start anything else while he's away. I feel like he's planning something, but it won't get teased or released until he's back. So I'm not sure if we're gonna get any music from him other than something OT7 while he's enlisted. But I think Jimin, there's a possibility. I feel like there's gonna be something with Tae, maybe, or it might just have been friends. And then also Jungkook potentially, not an entire album, but I feel like maybe they'll do like a single album of some sort later. But okay, this is it for the tour stuff, and then I'm gonna come back with the master binder. Actually, Yet to Come is kind of in the middle somewhere, so you'll see how I've arranged it. This thing is like thick. I need to move some stuff out. I'm not gonna do any binder flip throughs today because a lot of these pages you've already seen, and I feel like it's a waste of time, but you'll see it later at some point. Definitely at the year-end flip through. Oh, this is so heavy. Be right back. Okay, master. Oh, Yet to Come first. Right, so what was I even saying? Oh, the release stuff. Yeah, Jungkook potentially something, like a mini album of some sort. I don't think he had time to, like, record a whole another album. So, and I think by then, like, Hobie's gonna be back, Jin's gonna do an album, so they'll have enough things to keep us occupied. Literally, they don't let you breathe, so I should not be worried about that. As many of my bad decisions, this too started with Grace. I saw a couple of these PCs in her binder and I was like, I must have it. So I ended up getting the OT7 set. Look at that face, how could I not? And I saw this Namjoon and he needed to be here. I love his energy during Yet to Come. I mean, I get now why it was the way it was, but I was also just... The fact that I could not see that live because Weavers freaking crashed is going to be my villain origin story forever. The only reason I did not set their servers on fire is because I got to see Run BTS at the very least, and then I crapped out. But if it hadn't worked for that, Weavers might not exist today. Oh, Beret Yoongi. This is such a cute set. It's such a cohesive set too. And I have my fillers already done, which feels amazing. Although I think they're releasing some like movie benefit thing in Japan this week, so maybe one of these is gonna get replaced by that. But look at it, look at how good it looks. Anyway, and then we have the merch that was released for Yet to Come. I think I arranged these in a slightly different order. So this would be in the fan chant order just because it's going down this way. I don't know. Don't ask me why I do the things that I do, because I will not have satisfactory answers for you. Is everyone, like, did everyone do all the things that they said they would do while BTS was away? Because I did not save for tour. I did not become proficient at Korean. I didn't learn piano. I didn't travel places. I started collecting. I think that's like a significant change in my life as I decided to do this. They were like, oh, we're gonna be gone for 2 years. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy you in every single way that you exist. Here we are. Right, and then we have these pages because the Polaroid photos, I don't know what to call these like Yet to Come Polaroid things don't fit in the mini tour sized pockets, and these are unsleeved. I am so sorry. I couldn't find any sleeves that fit them. The mini tour ones don't. They're just a teeny tiny bit big for them. And I'm gonna do a 8 pocket spread for it because it's technically an 8 pocket spread, you know? Yeah, so I saw how many people were at Festa. Those tour tickets for 2025 or 2026, more realistically, I'm gonna have to sell an arm or a leg or both potentially. That's gonna be fun. Oh, and then we have the strips, the photo strips. Once again, we struggle with sleeves because why stay consistent when you don't need to, you know? That's the big hit motto. But they're so cute that you cannot help but collect. I do have to find a way to like keep these in place so they don't keep flopping around. Don't worry, I'm not gonna scare you with another Super Tuna appearance. That was a one-time Jin exclusive. Although I have to read up the lyrics for the second verse, so it might make an appearance at some point again. See, I was so careful, and yet. Right. I love the colors of this like the Yet to Come merch. It was so bright and sweet and cute. The Polaroid or like the postcards, whatever they were called, are amazing. I don't have them, but they're too thick to go into the binder and I just never bothered looking for them. But eventually I might get it just to have the book I won't display it in the binder, but next question from Eddie. If the members were some type of food you could eat, which would they be, and of course why? It can't be because it's their favorite food. Jin's going to be something like unexpected. I don't know, like Pop Rocks or something. You know, you just don't expect it to do the things that it ends up doing. Yoongi. Oof. What will Yoongi be? I mean, sugar is like too obvious an answer, so that's not it. But I feel like he's going to be like a stew of some sort, like, you know, something that's like really comforting to you, something you want to eat when you are homesick. For me, that's spinach dal. Like, if I ever traveled anywhere for a few days and didn't have rice, by the time I got home, I would ask for that dish to be made and brought to the airport if the drive was long, because I would be that deprived of, like, my kind of food. So maybe that. And then Hobie is going to be a pickle of some sort. You know, like something refreshing, something bright. Sorry, my reference to food is all Indian food, so you're gonna end up seeing that quite a lot. What could it be? I feel like he'd be like a mint chutney or something. Sure, let's go with that one. And then Namjoon would be you know that, like, comforting in a different way, but I had, like, there's a place close by that sells hot dog with vanilla ice cream on top. It's like freshly made hot dog, so it's warm. When I tell you it's divine, like, when you're having a really bad day, that's the thing that you need. So I feel like it's apt that be Namjoon. And then Jimin. What are you gonna be? Jimin would be a mango. Like the ripe kind that you can eat, the yellow one that you find in Asia more. Something sweet, something bright, just really, really refreshing and nice and good. Tay would be, what would Tay be? Tay would be something, again, like, I feel like Jin, he's going to be something you don't expect, like it's an experience of some sort. Maybe I'm trying to think of like what I've had recently. Maybe I don't know that much food. You asked the wrong person this question. I don't know. Like corn ice cream. I recently got it because I saw Jungkook eating it, but corn and ice cream doesn't make any sense to me. Although apparently it weirdly tastes good, so I feel like that's Tay. Like, you don't expect the things he does, but it somehow makes sense. And then Jungkook. I mean, is cookie too obvious an answer? Probably. All I can think about is cookie. He can be like a dark chocolate chip cookie with some toffee and sea salt. Because he is that extravagant. And I miss him just as much as I miss that cookie when I'm not eating it. So, there we go. I don't know, that was so weird. But we are almost at the end. Thank you, God, because this went in many weird directions. This is my vision, actually, for a lot of these, to be able to have that extra card so I can put up the, like, you can see the back of it. But I'll have to acquire them later, somehow. This still drives me crazy, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, the very last page. Let me sort these. Give me a second. Okay, that makes more sense. I had them arranged in a different way, but I feel like this makes more sense, so. There we go. This is actually the last page, so I hope you enjoyed my insanity. I don't know how I've managed to acquire this much before even like a year of collecting, but here we are. And unfortunately or fortunately, I have even more stuff that I have not put away. I am really trying to get through a bunch of them during Festa.
술 먹고 싶어서 쩝쩝거릴 것 같아요.
So I'm hoping that I make a dent, however small it might be, but we'll have to see. Oh, I did also want to put away the Suzu postcards, which I can do here, and that will officially be the last thing I update today. I hope everyone is soaking in Jin being back. I don't know what to do with myself still. I watched that Festa performance, and like you miss them, but you don't really know just how much and how badly until you see them back and you're like, wow, how did I manage this past year and a half? That's kind of how it was. And I double sleeved these, so because the backs are ugly. So there we go. He should probably be here, right? Right. I thought I did such a good job. Joke's on me, but I'll fix that later. As promised, here's me coming back to put a PC that I got after I filmed the last video in. This technically doesn't fit the theme on this side, but we're just gonna do this for now. There's 12 of these, so it's never gonna be I don't know, okay. But I'm just gonna put Jim in here for now. There's only one of him. Also, please excuse if there's like a weird shadow or something. I'm filming it later in the night, and the lighting situation with my new filming location is not the greatest. So I'm doing my best, but you might see shadows on the binder. I'm sorry about that. Okay, next up are these PCs. I honestly don't remember what these are from. They might be like a wallet or something of that sort, but I genuinely can't remember. I also should not be doing that. But yeah, these are from like some merch of some sort that I have no idea. I'll put it in the description. I'll look it up and I'll insert it there. But I really like the selfies for mini tours, and obviously they only do that for like merch because Hype likes taking all our money. So I ended up having to get it. Oh, that's a cute hobby too. Luckily, I don't think these were too bad. Some sets like these are like super expensive, which, you know, not the biggest fan of that, but what are you gonna do, you know? But yes, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the full set. And then moving on, I do have a couple more of these. Apparently there's 9 of these. What a weird number once again. But what can you do? This is gonna be a weird arrangement. Obviously this one goes here. Kind of wanna, I'm gonna move this one down for now and put this here. There's apparently one more of this, so I don't know what I'm gonna... I might just get it and put it with the OT7 set. That way I don't use up a whole new page. Hopefully that's like an OT7 PC or something. That would be kind of cool. But I suspect it's gonna be another of Jungkook, because there's 3 each of these. Oh well. Okay, next we have, again, I think merch related OT7 set. I have no idea what this is from either, just that they're cute. This sleeve is always like so hard to get stuff into, and of course I use it for Jungkook, so I always like panic about it. That's a really nice tape PC. The lighting in that is perfect. Lighting was a paid actor. Yeah, the edge pockets are tight. This one much worse than this. Like you can kind of actually see the weird like ripples. Oh well. That's such a cute Yoongi PC. I miss him so much. I cannot even tell you how much. But there we go. There's another OT7 set. Very cute. And then I have a few of the group PCs. I would normally not collect these individually, but they were like $1 each or something, so I ended up getting them. But there we go. Okay, next up we have these hotel PCs, I want to say. These are from, I think, the Busan like hotels for yet to come. I don't know, they were just really cute. I really love this Yoongi PC, so I ended up getting the set. They were pricey, but I feel like I got a decent enough deal on them. I can't remember. I got these so long ago, I can't even remember what I paid for these, but I don't think it was a terrible deal. Let's just put it that way. And yes, I do have 2 Jungkooks, and no, I have no idea what I'm doing with them. With the extra one, I'm putting it in for now in my binder because I have it. I may be open to selling it, so reach out if you need it, I guess. For now, it's gonna be here. Honestly, I might just like it as a filler. It's an expensive filler, but oh well. I do like that. Maybe I'll just keep it. Cute. Okay, next up we have the group PCs for 4th muster. And I do believe these are in order, so let me just put them in as they are. This is so cute. It still drives me insane that some of these are like vertical and some are horizontal, but what are you gonna do? I think there are only 6 of these, so this should be a full set. Yes, it is a full set. And then right away we have Fifth Muster wallet pieces, I want to say. I think it's some sort of a wallet. How could I not? Look at that pout. I will one day collect everything collectible there is for Fifth Muster. That is my goal in life, and I am marching towards it. Don't ask me why. It's just a thing I need to do. Yes, anyway, so I have made slow but steady progress towards that goal. There you go. Do not slip out, Tay. You are precious. Oh my god, these are like slipping and sliding all over the place. I guess they're like, these pocket pages might be a little bit big for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, so there's the completed Fourth Muster group set. And then there's the Fifth Muster wallet. No. Board? Some sort of a board. Clipboard pieces? I think it's a clipboard. Let's just agree on that. Okay. And then we have the group for Fifth Muster. So there's gonna be a few of these. I don't have all of them, but I have most of them. I think I'm missing 2. Yeah, and these are gonna be out of order. Don't come for me. It's just the way I like them. I like this set next to each other a little bit more than I do the other set. So this one gets preference. I was trying to do it the right way around. I couldn't, I'm sorry. If these look fake, don't tell me. I did as much research, I guess, quote unquote, as I could do on these, but honestly, at some point you kind of just get tired. I believe the ones I have are genuine, but who knows? I think I'm missing 7 in this, 7 out of 8 in this unit. Yes, I am. So there's that. And then we have this one. I'm also missing one of them in this set. I think again it's from the, what is it? Jungkook, Cook to Sok, Jungkook Sok. What is the unit name? Yeah, it's from the 3 set of 3, or set in which there are 3 of them. I don't know, whatever, however you want to describe it. So as you can see my vision across, there should be 7 in each. Well, not there, but there. That is the vision. You might ask, why did you put 5, 6, 7, 8 before 1, 2, 3, 4? I like these pieces better, and they're all in the right orientation versus whatever is happening here. So That's why. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little more what the fuck than it normally is. What are we gonna do? You know, I'm gonna wrap it up maybe here on Fifth Muster, one of my favorite. Oh, actually, I actually really like this set too. I think it's very sweet. So I'll pause here. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I think those are the 3 things. I love interacting with everyone, so feel free to message me on my Instagram if you want to talk as well. But I hope everyone's having a really, really good week, and I hope I managed to put these up in time.
Everybody say no!
And you have something to watch on your lunch breaks or when you're bored. Bye for now. See you again hopefully next week.